Hey guys, I'm Chris, your real estate problem solver. All right, so the next video here on our first-time home buyer plan is to help you find a lender. Okay, so by now you should have your down payment set up. You know exactly what your credit score is, and it's above the threshold that you need to qualify for a loan. So now the trick is to find a lender that you can work with. All right, so when it comes to lenders, there's a couple choice on loans that you can get for an owner-occupied house. This is going to be your first house, so you're going to be open to a few more programs than other people may be. And you're going to be the one living in the house, which has a lot more choices as well. But most of the programs, or 90% of the programs that you're going to run into, are all going to fall under one of the Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae loan programs, like a conventional loan where you're getting 80% loan to value, an FHA loan where you're getting 97% of the house financed. If you are a VA, well, first of all, thank you for your service. Second of all, you could get up to 100% finance depending on the criteria and your qualifications. You've also got USDA loans. You have, what else? Department of Agriculture is USDA. Those are the big ones, okay? And they're all going to have similar qualifications, and the bank that you're working with doesn't have much wiggle room on the qualifications for the individual programs. Where you're going to make your final decision on the things that you can control, one, first and foremost, is going to be customer service. So if the bank seems to be a little hesitant to work with you, or you're having trouble getting a hold of them, or the reviews that other people have put out for the particular lender that you're working with aren't too bright and shiny, then you may want to shop around a little bit more, okay? The other thing is talk to the lender and see what they can offer you. I'm working on refinancing a couple of my personal rental properties right now, and I went from one lender that was hard to get a hold of and ultimately couldn't do the loan because they had these qualifying things that had to be done, and it was just ultra expensive. And then I went over to another lender that turned out to do, they are getting me qualified for almost the same loan, but they're a little bit more knowledgeable about what the regulations required, and it wasn't nearly as much as the first lender turned it out to be. So level of knowledge is going to pose a big weight factor for you as well. So talk to them, and you can kind of get a sense of whether or not they understand and know what it is that they're talking about. So customer service, their level of knowledge, and then the final thing that they're going to be able to control is your origination fees, your closing costs, stuff that they're going to get paid for. 7, 8 times out of 10, when you get an FHA loan or a conventional loan or a VA loan, the lender that does the loan themselves are not going to be the one that holds on to the loan. They're ultimately going to assign it to one of the big mortgage companies, and they're going to hold the note, and you're going to be paying them. So the one that you're dealing with, chances are not going to be the ones that are going to keep the mortgage. They're going to sell the mortgage to somebody else. So that's why most of them are using the same criteria for qualifying the loan, because the same 1 or 2, 3 mortgage companies are the ones that are buying up these loans after this been created at the closing table. So I hope this helps. Shop around, see who it is that you like, see who's got the good reviews. And next step will be looking for a house and deciding what kind of house you want. We'll talk to you on the next one.